Have you ever looked around and wondered why everyone else seems to have so many friends while your circle keeps getting smaller? Maybe you've even questioned yourself. Maybe you've thought something was wrong with you. But what if that's the wrong question? The truth is, having few friends doesn't always mean you're lonely, antisocial, or unlikable. Sometimes it's the result of how you think, what you value, and the choices you've made without even realizing it. Today, we'll explore the real psychology behind why some people naturally have smaller circles, and why the answer is much more surprising than most people think. Before we begin, let's clear up one common misunderstanding. This isn't about proving that people with few friends are better than everyone else. And it isn't about saying that having a large social circle is a bad thing. Psychology shows that friendships naturally change as we grow. Our priorities change, our values change. Even the way we connect with people changes. Sometimes a smaller circle isn't a sign that you're losing people. It's a sign that you're becoming more intentional about who you allow into your life. The first reason is simple. You no longer enjoy shallow relationships. When you were younger, having lots of friends may have felt important. But as you grow, your definition of friendship begins to change. You stop looking for people to pass the time with. You start looking for people you can trust. Real conversations become more valuable than constant conversations. And because genuine connection is much harder to find than casual company, your social circle naturally becomes smaller. That isn't always a loss. Sometimes it's simply a change in what truly matters. The second reason is trust. Every meaningful relationship requires it. But trust doesn't stay the same throughout life. It changes with experience. After being disappointed, betrayed, or misunderstood, many people become more careful about who they let in. That's not always fear. Sometimes it's wisdom. Healthy boundaries protect your peace, but they can also make new friendships take longer to build. The goal isn't to trust everyone. It's to recognize the difference between someone who deserves a chance and someone who doesn't. The third reason is that your priorities have changed. As life moves forward, your time becomes more valuable. You start focusing on your career, your health, your family, or your personal growth. Maintaining dozens of friendships is no longer your main goal. And that's completely normal. Every yes you give to one thing is a no to something else. Psychology shows that people naturally invest more energy where they find the greatest meaning. Sometimes that means your circle becomes smaller, but your life becomes richer. The fourth reason is that you've learned to enjoy your own company. Many people confuse being alone with being lonely. But they are not the same thing. Loneliness is wanting connection and not having it. Solitude is choosing quiet because it helps you think, recover, and grow. People who are comfortable spending time alone often feel less pressure to constantly socialize. They don't avoid people. They simply don't depend on constant company to feel complete. The fifth reason is that you value quality over quantity. 100 familiar faces can't replace one person who truly understands you. Real friendship isn't measured by how many people know your name. It's measured by who stays when life becomes difficult. That's why some people spend years searching for genuine connections instead of collecting casual ones. It may take longer, but relationships built on honesty, trust, and mutual respect usually last much longer than friendships built on convenience. The final reason is one that many people overlook. A small circle is only healthy if it comes from choice, not fear. If you've stopped trusting everyone because of one bad experience, it may be time to heal. If you've isolated yourself to avoid being hurt, that isn't peace. It's protection. Psychology isn't about choosing between lots of friends or no friends. It's about building relationships that bring honesty, support, and growth. The healthiest circle isn't the biggest one. It's the one where you can truly be yourself. If you have only a few friends, don't judge yourself by the numbers. Instead, ask yourself a better question. Are the people in your life helping you become a better person? A small circle built on trust will always be stronger than a large circle built on appearances. Stay open to meaningful connections, but never feel pressure to chase relationships that don't feel genuine. In the end, it's not about having more friends. It's about having the right ones. And that can make all the difference.